So what you see here is our drone approaching the observatory site on 4/25. What you see here is a large 36-inch diameter drill rig punching holes in the material in order to put our caissons into the ground. The caisson, as you can see on the left, there's already a number of them, is a large steel cage in the ground to a depth of 20 feet, and then we fill that with concrete. The caissons will be the foundation that hold the building stable and in the ground. On the observatory site, there are a total of 26 caissons that will make up the foundation for the building. At the top of the screen, you see one of the large cement mixers delivering concrete into one of the earlier drilled caissons. They'll fill the hole a full depth of 20 feet with concrete, and the concrete and steel will be sufficient to hold the building in place. The steel that is sticking up out of the ground will eventually be covered in concrete as well, and will look like a steel, or it will look like a concrete post. The tops of those steel cages is the location of the floor or the deck of the observatory. So it will be quite prominent from Highway 111. After the operator drills down about 4 feet, he pulls the drill rig out of the hole and then reverses it in order to release all of the sand and dirt that are stuck to the drill. Then he'll move it back and go down another 4 feet until he reaches the 20-foot depth. This is a great overhead shot of the drill rig in the hole drilling the caisson, and you can see the drill bit drop into the hole as it gets ready to make another pass and increase the depth of the hole that will eventually have the steel rebar cage inserted into it. You'll notice that one of the crew also manages a water hose. The purpose of that is to try to reduce the amount of dust that leaves the site As you can see, the dirt makes quite a lot of dust when it comes out of the drill itself. So they try to manage that in accordance with state regulations and to spray it down with water, which you can see is quite effective. One of the challenges for the contractor is how to schedule each of the holes that are drilled in order to still allow the equipment to maneuver throughout the site. The organization and orchestration of the process of drilling the holes can be very difficult, and in this case, with such a small site, is quite a challenge. So as we dig all 26 of our caissons, we need to do it in a manner that allows the layout to not interfere with the tractor. Again, on the right, you can see that they're using a green chute where it allows the concrete to enter into the hole but not splash and come apart in the long drop to the bottom of the hole. Again, it's 20 feet deep. After the contractor drills the hole, he drops in the 20-foot or more long rebar cage. Consist of number 8 rebar, which is 1 inch in diameter, tied together with smaller 1/8 inch ties. And altogether, it makes one very strong but flexible component of the foundation. One of the safety features that are hard to see from this aerial video is that each of the people who are working adjacent to the hole have a harness and are tied off to the tractor. So should a worker mistakenly step into the hole, they will not fall more than 2 feet before the harness catches them. This is an OSHA requirement and is great for site safety. The worker has attached gray blocks to the side of the steel cage. That ensures that the steel stays centered in the hole and allows the concrete to go all the way around any portion of the steel cage when they pour it in. In this shot, you can see the tie-off that the worker is wearing. They have a harness and the wire that's attached to the track on the actual drill rig. There's a pneumatic pulley on there that, should they move too quick, it cinches up and prevents them from going very far. All workers on the site must wear a high visibility vest and a hard hat. So all of our visitors check in at the main construction trailer, sign in, and are issued a vest and a hat if we have any reason to go on site. Here the worker is installing another set of gray blocks to the outside of the cage, again to keep it centered in the hole and to allow the concrete that will be coming next to completely encircle all of the steel bars. The next process will be the concrete pour into each of the holes, and then we'll start the removal of the excess soil that's on site as a result of the drilling.